on this planet.
Hey everyone, Colton here. Welcome to Comics Alliance. It is looking like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson may have just confirmed that Black Adam takes place in a different universe than the prior DCEU films. Let's take a look.
I can't wait for you guys to see Black Adam. He is the most powerful. Here's the third act. He is the most powerful and unstoppable force on this planet. On this planet.
So look, we've all heard the news by now. If you haven't, here's a spoiler warning. If you want to go into Black Adam completely blind, there's your warning. So rumor has it that Henry Cavill's Superman is going to be appearing in Black Adam. Some reports are saying that it's in the post-credit scene of the film, but I'm beginning to wonder if it's actually in the third act, according to what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just said in this post. So when he says on this planet, we've already seen a little bit of a tease of that got speculation going that Superman might appear in this trailer where he says no one on this planet can beat me.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
A lot of people, including myself, thought that might have been a tease that, yeah, there is someone on that planet that could beat you.
Not impressed.
But that also got a lot of people wondering if this film in fact takes place on Earth 2, and that could mean that perhaps on this planet that there isn't a Superman. Now, in short, Earth 2 in the comics was exactly what it sounds like, another Earth in the DC multiverse, and on this Earth there were characters that did not exist on Earth 1, but there were also variants of characters that did exist on Earth 1. Now, speculation that this film perhaps takes place on DC's Earth 2 had already been rumored and theorized about because in this movie we see the Justice Society as opposed to the Justice League. In the comics, the Justice Society is on Earth 2 as opposed to the primary Earth, Earth 1. And in the trailers for this film, we have heard no mention of the Justice League. It is the Justice Society that is coming after Black Adam. So I'm wondering if DC is about to utilize the multiverse, a very popular thing right now that we're seeing Marvel use, and even DC is doing it in Flashpoint. That's kind of gone down a dark path, but still that movie is coming and is going to play a major role in the upcoming DC universe or perhaps multiverse. We know in that film that we are going to be seeing the Flash travel to a universe where there is a Michael Keaton Batman, and some have speculated that they think Michael Keaton is just going to be playing a random new Batman variant. I actually think that he is going to be playing the Batman that he played in his two films.
Excuse me. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I think that DC's plan may be to reboot their universe in a sense, while simultaneously being able to bring over things that worked and that they want to keep from the original DCEU films, such as, in my opinion, the best on-screen Superman we've ever had. I am sorry, Christopher Reeves, you are a legend, but Henry Cavill, the best Superman. Man of Steel is so underrated in my opinion. And while I personally am not a fan of a lot of the films that DC has done, Batman v Superman, Justice League, not really a fan, but one thing that I have consistently enjoyed is Henry Cavill's Superman. So I'm thinking that perhaps this film does take place on a different Earth than the original DCEU, and that perhaps we could see maybe Dr. Fate or the stuff that's going to be happening in Flashpoint. Something happens that brings in Superman from a different universe, the Superman we know, into this universe where Black Adam is, and he will then go toe-to-toe with Black Adam. In the trailers, we've heard Dr. Fate say that Black Adam could either be the destroyer or the savior of this world. Now, when you speak like that about Black Adam, that makes it sound like, yes, he is the most powerful being on that planet. So perhaps on Earth 2, they've just never had a Superman, or their Superman has died, similar to how Superman died in the original DCEU, but perhaps that Superman was never brought back. So look, I think that with one, the Justice Society being in this film as opposed to the Justice League, that alone says to me, oh, well, maybe this is a different universe. And then with this video of The Rock saying,
on this planet.
and on top of the rumors that Henry Cavill is going to be in this film, you connect all that together, and I do not think it's far-fetched at all to say, yes, Henry Cavill Superman is coming in. Yes, he's coming from another Earth, because this film does not take place on the Earth that the other DC EU films took place on. So this is very exciting, and I think it is cool that not only are we in the multiverse saga of the MCU, we're in the multiverse saga of superhero films as a genre, and I think that that is really cool, really exciting, and to learn that perhaps the direction they are going is this is Earth 2, and maybe all future DC films will be taking place on Earth 2. Perhaps we learn that Earth 1 was destroyed. Perhaps we learn that, well, you know, actually, I was going to say that perhaps the apocalyptic future that we saw in the Snyderverse, I was going to say perhaps we'll learn that that ended up happening and the Earth was destroyed, but that runs into a problem with, well, in Snyder's universe where Batman is having dreams about the future, that involved Superman going mad. So perhaps that can't exactly happen, but maybe we'll learn that this Superman is a Superman from a third Earth or a different point in the multiverse. Perhaps we'll learn in Flashpoint that the multiverse has begun to split like we've seen happening in the MCU. I don't know. I just think it's exciting that we are going to get to see DC reboot because they really need to reboot, but get to keep things that worked from the prior universe. And perhaps, you know, we get to see Ben Affleck come back as Batman more often. And we still get to keep the Robert Pattinson Batman that they can say, yeah, that's happening in another universe. And then perhaps in a few years, we could see a big culmination film similar to what we are getting with Avengers Secret Wars. And perhaps after Robert Pattinson's Batman has had his trilogy, maybe we'll get to see him come into play and be a part of like a big climactic multiversal DC film such as Crisis on Infinite Earths. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, do you think that this is certainly Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson hinting that yes, Black Adam takes place on a different Earth and someone from another Earth, probably Superman, is going to be showing up and taking him on? Let me know if you think that's what he's hinting at. I mean, obviously, I think it is. So let me know your thoughts and theories on that down in the comments below. If you're new here, please do feel free to subscribe and click the bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Join the Alliance. We would love to have you. Until next time, my name is Colton.